So I recently got back into flight sims, and I got to the point where I felt that I really wanted to do some form of ATC, whether it be like AI ATC, like you see in Beyond ATC or whatever that stuff is called. I just figured that the ATC from the base game just wasn't enough anymore, and I really wanted to get into vatsim. So naturally, I tried to get into vatsim. But did I do it the correct way by reading up on everything and studying? No, because I only learned the hard way by making mistakes. So I decided I was just gonna jump into it, kind of read only a little bit, watch a few tutorials, and just make a bunch of mistakes and learn from them. So here is my first vatsim flight and all the mistakes I learned from. Luckily I wasn't alone, and I would really recommend to anybody, if you can, to fly with somebody else. Luckily I had my friend with me, Ash, and we did a shared cockpit on the vatsim flight, so he could write down the information that the ATC was giving us, and then I would be the one talking to the ATC, and I could ask him what was the frequency and what was the clearance and all of that stuff, which made it a lot easier. But mostly just the fact that you know you're not alone is what really helped me, because when you're getting into this kind of, like, it's weird, but it can be kind of scary, but it doesn't really make sense. Like, it's kind of just a game, but it isn't a game, you know? People take it very seriously and you don't want to ruin their day. But at the end of the day, it is just a game, and you shouldn't really be scared to do it. Everybody makes mistakes. Like, the first thing I learned is that everybody makes mistakes. If you tune into any tower or any ground or any approach on any airport in vatsim, and you spend, I don't know, a maximum of 10 minutes on that frequency just listening in, you're gonna hear a lot of people making mistakes, and that's okay. So anyways, we got ready. We decided to fly from Colorado to Phoenix, and I just tuned into the 80s trying to see if the VPAL thing works, which it did, and then asked for clearance, and yeah, after that it was just sort of all downhill, really.
Nothing is
To air mission based X system
Oh, it
use.
works!
Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Clearance delivery you want, so 134.450.
134.450. Get here it goes.
I'm so fucking scared right now, you shut up!
Colorado BCB1 requesting clearance as filed. That sucked.
Oh, was that B01 calling?
Yes.
Alright, B01 Springs ground clearance request standby on 1.
Standing by. Hello, future me. Are you listening past me? You don't actually have to tell them you're standing by. It's implied, dum-dum. Anyways, this first mistake really laid the groundworks for the chaos that was about to ensue.
B1 clearance available, full reroute advisory copy with amended out.
Cleared with advisory. Where do I see the advisory?
It's not going to be an advisory. It's going to be I have a full
What advisory?
route for you and amended altitude advisory copy.
1 second, let me get a pen and paper. Do you have your pen and paper?
I do.
Ready to copy.
Alright, B1, you're cleared to the Phoenix Airport. We're Spring 6 departure radar vector 3. You're going to Victor 83 Airway. You're to Pueblo VOR, that's Papa Uniform Bravo. You're at Gallup VOR, that's Golf Uniform Papa. You join the Eagle 6 arrival in the Phoenix. Maintain 10,000, expect flight level 430 on the minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.65, which flight 1406.
Did you catch that?
I managed to switch frequency out for a free because I was on. Yeah, this is why I don't.
And B1, also your equipment code appears to be invalid. Confirm your St. Lima.
If I've done my research right, then yes, this is slant Lima, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you.
So you can turn off the like muffled shit in the settings.
But I need the plan. Did you write down the...
No, because
You had
I was-
one job, Ash. What's...
I switched frequency halfway through. I was checking the 80s for the runway.
Why? Now I need to find a pen and write it down myself. What the hell is this?
I thought I'd just be writing down the fucking taxiway. The problem is I don't know what part of that you
No,
need
but
to
that's the...
read back.
It's the ground that... All of it, you need to read. You need to pretend you understood it.
I don't understand shit. That's why I don't fly vatsim.
I don't have a pen. I do have a pen.
There's only
It
one
works?
other aircraft on the ground, so he should be quite patient with you, to be honest.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's try this again.
And B1, just advise you gotta read that clearance back label.
Yeah, could you repeat the clearance again and do it really slow for me? I forgot to put in the advisory that I'm...
Kinda retarded.
Yep, all good. If you want, I can put that in for you. But yeah, you're clear to the Phoenix Airport with a Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors Drake. That's spelled as filed. Maintaining one, or here, actually, stand by. C1, you're clear to the Phoenix Airport with a Springs 1 departure. Radar vectors Drake. That's Delta Romeo Alpha Kilo Echo. Direct Victor 389 to join the or direct Pueblo VOR. Maintain 10 south. Or direct Pueblo VOR. Direct Scallop VOR. That's Golf Uniform Papa. Then or join the Eagle 6 arrival and the Phoenix. Maintain 10,000. Expect pilot level 4301 to make out departure. Departure frequency 127.65 and squawk 1406.
I can't read what I wrote down.
I got the Spring 1 departure,
Yeah,
something about Drake, and then the
Drake.
Golf Uniform Papa VOR. The problem is, I don't know how much of that you read back.
all of it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I don't have any of what you just said in the system here.
No, B01, are you ready to read that clearance?
Nope.
Do you have it written down at least?
The issue I'm having is I'm not finding any of the things you mentioned on any of my gauges or instruments.
Do you want me to read back just the route for you?
Yes, please.
Alright, it's gonna be Drake, that's Delta Romeo Alpha Kilo Echo. You join the Victor 83 Airway. Direct to Pueblo VOR, that's Papa Uniform Bravo. Direct Golf VOR, that's Golf Uniform Papa. You join the Eagle 6 arrival, that's Echo Alpha Golf Uniform Lima 6 arrival.
This is where I panic and disconnect.
Yeah.
And B1, if you'd like, I can send you a private message with that clearance.
Yeah, you know what? That would be really helpful. Thank you. Colorado clearance, Costel, Drake, B83, Papa Uniform, Bravo, Golf Uniform, Papa, Eagle 6 for B01.
B1, read back correct, advice ready for taxi, or advice ready for, or contact ground 121.7 taxi.
Contact ground for taxi B01.
121.7, you gotta put the frequency as well.
Hang on, what frequency?
121.7, 121.7.
1.1.
121.7, you've got to say that when you...
Colorado ground B01, requesting pushback and startup clearance, ready to taxi to runway 35 right.
Bravo, Echo 01, push and start at your own discretion, advise when ready to taxi.
B01 will advise when ready to taxi.
Southwest 357, Springs ground, runway 35 right, follow behind the Concorde, he'll be coming in front of you here.
South 35 right, follow the Concorde ahead, Southwest 357.
Oh God, out of
Please don't. Please don't watch me mess up. Oh no, he's waiting for us. He's like, I thought Concords were supposed to be fast. These guys are taking ages.
B01, are you on frequency?
B01 on frequency, holding short runway 35 right.
B01, Springs Tower, wind 050 at 14. On departure, flight heading 010, 95 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, B01. It's not good though. Oh my god, this is... Are we going downhill? Yes! Oh my god, oh my god. What the f... We're in the air.
That's all that matters.
Perfect takeoff. No worry, don't worry about it.
Go 357.
Denver Center B01, cruising at 10,000, heading for Phoenix.
B01, Denver Center, squawk mode Charlie.
Squawk mode Charlie for... Hey, Ash, what is squawk mode Charlie?
There's a text message for somebody in V-Pilot.
B01, descent via the Eagle 6, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2975.
Descend via Eagle 1, what was the approach again?
Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2975.
Phoenix landing west B01, thank you. Phoenix approach B01 at flight level 310, descending to 180.
Southwest 587 Sky Harbor Airport, 1 o'clock and it's about 8 miles from airport site.
Inside Southwest 587.
Southwest 587, so to maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Southwest 587.
And who's calling?
B01.
B01, Roger, call me at Homer.
Will advise at Homer, thank you. Phoenix B01 is at Homer.
B01 Concord, Phoenix approach ident.
What was last?
B01 squawk ident.
Oh, actually I didn't want to V-Pilot.
I then press B01, sorry.
B01 Concord, with contact 45 miles northeast of Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Information Kilo, current Lebanon, you got expect visual approach runway 26. Are you parking north side or south side?
We'll take any parking you have available.
B01 Concord, Roger, expect visual approach runway 26.
Visual approach runway 26, B01.
B01 Concord at Jaggle, cleared ILS runway 26 approach, advise you have Sky Harbor Airport in sight.
Report the airport in sight, B01.
B01 Concord, cleared ILS runway 26 approach at Jaggle.
Approach at Jaggle. B01 unable to make Jaggle. I only have Serlo or Serlo.
B01, okay, alright, expect visual approach runway 26, descend to maintain 5,000.
Send the maintain 1,000, except runway 26, thank you. B01 airport in sight.
B01 Concord, clear visual approach runway 26. Traffic you're following is a American Eagle CRJ 700 on a 5-mile final, runway 26 over, or just inside Prune.
Follow the Eagle on final, B01 Concord.
Okay, B01 Concord, cleared visual approach runway 26.
Cleared visual approach 26, B01.
B01 Concord, maintain 170 knots or greater until Prune, and report over Prune.
Maintain 170 and report over Prune. B01 Concorde passing over.
B01 Concord, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, B01 Concorde.
26.
What? I'm fucking established on a runway, do we really?
Okay, it'll just be a right turn on Charlie 11. You should see either spot number pop it there.
Roger, yeah, we just pulled up the charts.
Okay, so lots to unpack there, obviously. In hindsight though, I have learned a lot from this experience, and a lot of these things are going to seem really obvious to most of you if you have any experience on vatsim, but number one for me is gotta be looking at the 80s and looking at the charts for the approach names, so that you know not only which runway is in active use, but also what the names are for all the approaches, so they don't like come as a surprise as they did for me. Because I couldn't decipher what that guy was telling me when he was giving me the clearance, and had I looked at the charts, it would have made a lot more sense to me. Another thing I learned is you should always listen in to the frequency before you make contact, especially when you're on ground and waiting for clearance, because that way, like I said earlier, you will learn what runway is in use, and you will learn what departure you're most likely going to get, unless of course you actually put in a departure and approach into your flight plan like you should, which I didn't do, so it would have made it a lot easier for me and on the traffic controllers if I had just put in a departure and a approach into my flight plan. Another thing is, if you're new, it's probably a good idea to use smaller airports that have only one runway, because then of course it's not going to be a surprise which runway is in use, and how to taxi to and from the runway isn't going to be so difficult either. Another thing I learned is get scenery for the airport you're flying in and from. I had another flight where I went past my gate because the little sign I was looking for was missing from the scenery. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend doing what I just did, which is not getting that much research and preparation before a flight. But on the other side, I wouldn't recommend too much preparation either, because then you're sort of like psyching yourself up, and you're gonna make yourself more stressed, and you're gonna expect to be perfect, and it's not gonna go the way you're expecting it to, and it's gonna be stressful. So just be prepared, but don't be over prepared. Just get in there and be ready to make mistakes, and write down your mistakes and learn from them. Overall, I want to say big thanks to the ATC. I know it was not the best experience for you guys, so I want to thank you for your patience. And I'll look forward to having more flights. I've already have quite a few hours on vatsim, so thanks for watching. See you next time.